Hi.
Hello.
So we'll start with sitting up nice and tall in your seat. And I'm just going to move my chair back a little bit so you can see me. But maybe having legs a little bit further apart, just so that you have a little space between your knees and sitting up nice and tall. Hands can be on your thighs or in your lap. And then just allowing the eyes to close gently, just settling in, checking in with your body as you let yourself relax into the chair. Let the feet connect into earth. Just kind of wiggle your toes a little bit, maybe rock back and forth on your feet. Just feeling that energetic connection between you and the earth. Almost feeling the pull of gravity holding you, holding you. From this place of feeling rooted and grounded, allow the spine to be long. The crown of the head reaches up to touch the stars. Shoulders drop away from ears. And just notice the body. Maybe do a little scan from toes, knees, hips, ribs, shoulders and arms, neck, chin, head. Just notice what you notice. No wrong or right answer. Just tapping into how you're feeling right now in your body. And be aware of the place that is noticing this. Your center, your point of knowing, the place that can just take a step back from everything that's happening and just watch and just witness, just allow. And from that place, notice your breath. Notice where your breath is breathing in your body. You don't have to change anything, just bring some awareness to the breath. Is the breath in your belly or your side body? Is it up close to your chin? Just notice where the breath is right now in this moment. Notice if the inhales are the same length as the exhales. Are they longer? Are they shorter? Just be aware of your breath, your beautiful breath in this moment. Is the breath smooth or is it bumpy and rough? Noticing with compassion whatever you find. As you breathe and soften the belly a bit, I'm going to read to you a poem by Dana Falls. It's called Breath of Life. I breathe in all that is, awareness expanding to take everything in, as if my heart beats the world into being. From the unnamed vastness beneath the mind, I breathe my way to wholeness and healing. Inhalation, exhalation. Each breath a yes and a letting go, a journey and a coming home. So allowing eyes to open gently, maybe letting the feet get a little wider apart. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Feet be a little bit wider apart. Come a little, not towards the edge of your chair like you're going to fall off, but just so that your back's a little bit away from the back of the chair, and let the hands come right to the knees so the fingers are kind of draping over the knees. And we'll inhale with imagining like your heart coming forward. So inhale, let the heart come forward kind of towards your knees. And then exhale and curve the spine and tuck your chin. So inhaling, coming forward. Do you have room? Okay.
I'm going to
And
move back a little bit.
okay,
It's
okay.
just not sliding. There we go.
Okay, that's better. Yeah, so inhaling, letting your chin and your chest come forward. And then exhale, curve the spine, tuck the chin, let everything come in. So I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see a little better. So we're inhaling, we're letting the heart come forward, the tailbone's coming out back, kind of a little bit of a curve in the spine. And then exhale, really curve, tuck the chin, tuck the belly, curve that spine, everything comes in. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. So this is a nice movement for the spine. So it opens up all the vertebrae in the spine, all along the spine, to allow fluid to move more easily, to nourish the all the nerve endings and the nerves that run up and down the spine. Opens up the back of the chest, which sometimes we tend to keep a little bit closed, and then opens up that space all around the heart. So this is something nice to do. You can do it almost anywhere. You can even do it standing to a certain degree. So your breath is moving your body and your body is moving your breath. One breath at a time. And the next time you come through center, you can sit up nice and tall. Just allow the eyes to close for a moment. Just notice how you're feeling. See if you can sense that energy moving up your spine and down your spine, just moving. Open eyes, let arms really float down by your side. So kind of shake out the shoulders, maybe bring one shoulder up at a time, roll the shoulders back, and then roll the other way. Good morning, shoulders. And then let's shake the hands out. So just shake out the fingers a little bit, maybe shake out the head a little bit. I'm going to do this. I call this a monkey breath. I'm not sure exactly what the real name is for it, but we'll take a nice inhale and then pull like imagine that you have something in your hand, like a bucket or a bunch of bananas. And you're just kind of pulling that up towards your armpit and then letting it down, and we'll pull it up on the other side. So it kind of looks like a monkey like scratching its arms. Yeah. Just going back and forth, kind of feeling that side body open, armpits open up. And we can do this where we're inhaling and then exhaling. So, and exhale through the mouth. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. So as you inhale, it's really sending lots of air to that one side. So it's opening up the side body. It's relaxing the jaw, relaxing your knees and your toes. We'll do a couple more on each side. One more on each side. And then pause, letting eyes close. Just noticing how you feel. Noticing the space that you're creating in your lungs, in your side body, in your ribs. Notice if breath is maybe flowing a little easier. Just notice. Allow the arms to float up as your eyes open, just floating out to a T, and then bringing hands to the shoulders. Let's do some bird wings here. So we're just going to circle the arms around. It can be little circles, or see if you can maybe start to make them a little bit bigger. And the head can go to the side, that the elbow's back. So as your head's back, head goes to the side, that elbow's going back. You're just getting a little twist here at your waist. Nice tall spine. And then whenever you're at a good spot to pause, you can go the other way. And that might feel a little awkward. Brain's like, what are you doing now? Beautiful. And then you'll pause with the elbows out, and we'll just bring the elbows together, kind of tuck the chin a little bit, and then let the elbows come out, look up towards the sky, and maybe elbows come together, and then exhale, open up. So this is also opening up that heart center, opening up the back, the space behind your heart, like that whole back space of lungs. And one more time. And let the arms float down, shake out those heavy arms if that feels okay. Let the arms float up, just out to the arms. I'll just open up the shoulders a little bit. So let the palms come up towards the sky and then turn them down. So just kind of like moving them one way and the other way, just feeling your whole arm move in your shoulder joint. That's it, beautiful. And arms float down again, shake out the arms. Bring both palms together and just rub the hands together. So creating some heat between the fingers. And then let your, just make like a little cup with your hands and just place it over your eyes. It might be a little tricky with your glasses, sorry. But just feeling that comfort of the calmness of the dark. Just maybe feeling the heat of your fingers on your face. Take some nice, deep, long breaths. Relaxing the belly. And let the palms come together and just let your palms rest kind of right in front of your heart. So this mudra is called Anjali Mudra or prayer mudra. So the thumbs are together and they kind of touch like right at the sternum of your heart. So we talked a little bit last time about how the fingertips have meridians that go to your lungs. So connecting all the fingers like this can be really powerful. So let's just close eyes and really just focus on the breath being in the belly. So feeling the inhale and the exhale in the belly. So as you inhale, the belly balloons out. So it's like you're filling a balloon on all sides, a big balloon. And then as you exhale, you're bringing your belly button in towards your spine, and all the air is leaving the balloon. Really folding your ribs in, giving a nice squeeze to get all the air out, and then allowing the next breath to come. So filling to whatever your capacity is for filling the breath, and then exhaling and releasing all the air. So just focusing on the belly for now. Relaxing your shoulders and your jaw. Letting the belly be soft, soft baby's belly. Notice that the balloon is blowing up equally on all sides. So the front, the sides, the back. Send air into all parts of your body, all parts of your belly. And then bring it all back in as you exhale. So feeling the back expand as well as the side body. And then just release that breath and just go back to your normal breath. Just a normal inhale and exhale. Notice if you can feel any difference in the way your breath is moving from the very first breath that we took together today, just a few minutes ago. Notice if any of the qualities have changed. The length, the smoothness, the roughness. Just notice if anything shifted in your body. And what that breath does is it allows the diaphragm to drop down. So as we're expanding the belly, what we're really doing is allowing the diaphragm that's right under the lungs to drop down. So we're exercising that diaphragm so that it doesn't get sticky and stuck. Some muscle, and so many times we just breathe so shallow that that diaphragm doesn't get to be released. So this is good practice for that. Now let's bring attention to the middle of the body. So more like the ribs. So kind of the ribs to the side and like right in front of your heart, behind your heart, that area. And your belly can move. It's like you have to restrict movement in your belly, but really just focus your attention more on the breathing in that midsection. So letting the ribs flare out to either side as you inhale. And then as you exhale, pulling the ribs back in. So taking your time, let your breath be a nice, slow, and steady pace. Each inhale, expanding those lungs a little bit further, softening the ribs a little bit more. Notice if you're breathing at all in the back body, and maybe send the breath so that if you imagine there's an imaginary hand kind of right behind your heart or a little lower than that, and just press into that palm. And you could release that breath and just go back to your normal inhale and exhale. And again, just check for any shifts that you might notice and how the breath is breathing your body, how the body is breathing your breath. Now we'll practice the full breath. So we'll fill the whole torso with breath. So start with the belly, fill the belly, let the breath float up into the midsection, and let the breath float all the way up to the top. So you're filling all parts of your lungs. Then pause for just a moment and let the exhale happen like you're pouring the breath out. So starting from the top, the breath moves out, the ribs snug in towards the body, the belly button comes in towards your spine. You're letting all the air out, pausing for a moment, and then filling back up again at your own pace. So filling the belly, the side body, all the way up, all parts of your torso getting fresh oxygen. And then exhaling, releasing it all out, releasing all the waste products from your lungs, get it all out of there, and then start the next breath. So just continue with this for a while, just focusing on noticing all the parts of your body that are moving with the breath. Is your back body moving, the side body, the front? You feel all the parts of you moving with your breath. The breath moves the body, and the body moves the breath. Also, check in with your fingertips and your palms. Just notice how that feels. You might feel some tingling and some energy in the palms and in your fingers. So as you breathe, that life force that is you is being nourished by the breath. You can release that breath. You can just allow the hands to come down to your lap or keep them at your heart center, whatever feels good. And just breathe, keeping eyes closed. Just notice how you feel. Just imagine an expansiveness all around your lung area, all around your heart. Your ribs are so soft. They're yielding to the lungs as they expand. The softness of the breath, breathing your body. Allowing eyes to come open, letting arms to float down by your side. We'll take a nice big inhale all the way up. Let your fingertips gently touch, and then exhale, hands right to heart center. Interlace the fingers and just stretch the arms out. Maybe look to the right and the left. Coming back to center, inhaling the arms up overhead, and then just leaning to one side. Back to center, leaning to the other side. We'll sway back and forth a few times here. Beautiful. And back up, and then we'll exhale all the way down. Beautiful. So I'm going to teach you one more mudra that's I'm not real familiar with this, but it's actually a mudra that's supposed to be good for asthma, so to open up the lungs, but I think that would probably be helpful for you too. So if you take your middle finger and your ring finger and you put them together so that the fingernails of your ring finger and your middle finger are together, and then the other fingers just stick up. So these two fingers just go together. So roll your fingers down so your fingernails touch. So yeah, but keep going so that um, so bend your fingers a little bit more. Yeah. Does that feel okay on your hands? Okay,
Yes.
that's it. So the fingernails are touching, and then the other fingers are just up in the air, and the thumbs are just pointing towards your lungs, kind of. So this is supposed to activate opening up your lungs and your ribs and everything. So I thought this could be a good one to, to try. And we're going to try a breath with this one that's just like blowing out a candle. So we'll just like, and the inhale just kind of happens, and the exhale is the blowing out. As you blow out the candle, let your belly button come in towards your spine. So the exhale is coming from your belly. Can you feel that? We'll do 5 more. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Long exhale through the mouth. Sigh. And just pause for a moment. You can keep the mudra and just notice how you feel. And then we're going to do another round of 10 of those candle blowing out. So we'll just take a nice deep inhale to begin. A long exhale through the mouth. Relaxing everything. Then take a nice big inhale and then start to blow that candle out. Powerful breath coming from your belly. Inhale just happens. The exhale is powerful. Take a nice big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let it all go. And let the hands, palms come together again. Just rub those palms together. And place your hands over your heart. Eyes gently closed. Noticing your breath. I read you the poem again, The Breath of Life. I breathe in all that is. Awareness expanding to take everything in, as if my heart beats the world into being. From the unnamed vastness beneath the mind, I breathe my way to wholeness and healing. Inhalation, exhalation. Each breath a yes and a letting go, a journey and a coming home. Mm. Thank you for practicing with me today. Mhm.
Thank you.
Mhm. How do you feel?
I feel great. I do feel